Mesoamerica, as previously stated, is basically the area Mexico to South America and translates roughly to the Middle Americas, as in the area between North America and South America. And even here, we see broad geographic and climatic differences. For example, northern Mexico, we see a lot of desert, whereas by the time you get to the Yucatan, we have effectively rainforest. And you can imagine the problems that this would cause. For example, you can't move crops from a desert to a rainforest. But it does allow for some great deal of trade that will happen throughout the area. We also see a wide variety of languages and language families, many of which are still spoken. And this gives you a sense, just this sheer collection of language, of the diversity just in this one area in Mesoamerica. It's an incredibly diverse region because we constantly have groups coming in, taking over, becoming the main power, and then they will die off and someone else will take that power. But they usually leave their language behind. So this creates incredible diversity. These cultures will also share maize, this crop, corn, which starts as basically grass or grass seed, and that seed head is slowly developed over thousands of years of genetic modification into what we know of today, which is corn. And not only do they share corn, but they share some elements of religion, elements of mythology, as well as social structure. This shouldn't be surprising. After all, in the West, we do the same thing. We borrow things constantly from the ancient Near East or Egypt or the Greeks or the Romans. And we just keep borrowing it and passing it down. After all, why recreate that which has been already created? In terms of dating, there is a set form for dating Mesoamerica. We move from the archaic, that term being used based on the Greek idea of the archaic, to the pre-classical, where we see the Olmec and the early Maya, to the classic, where we're going to see Teotihuacan and the Maya, the epiclassic, or the early post-classic, which is the Maya and the Toltec, the post-classic, which is split up into early, middle, and late, where we see the Toltec, the Aztec, the Mixtec. The Maya, by the way, never disappear. We'll get into that later. But they're still here. And so this is our basic dating framework. And you're going to see some of these terms used throughout. So I just want to introduce them and give you a general sense of what we're dealing with.